Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV on the PC. We're in the Raktika Greatwood, the dark portion of it, where the Hot Bunny Village is. And, well, I had to make a decision. We've basically come to this point here where I have to decide either which single job I'm going to get to 80, or I had to decide to take a small break from Shadowbringers in order to just level up everything else. Level up multiple jobs simultaneously. I couldn't continue at this pace through the story while leveling up all the jobs. I decided I didn't want to take a break from the story because I'm really interested and we're pretty, this is all pretty in the mix here. So I had to decide which job I want to get to 80 first. And so I decided that if I could have one job at 80, it would be the Astrologian. Because I just prefer it vastly for healing. And if I'm going to do new content, I prefer to be a healer. 2 and 2 together, it's got to be the Astrologian. Now, the bummer then is that the Red Mage is really going to slip behind. He's sitting at 73 now, and we're going to be going into 76 stuff pretty soon. And the roulettes alone will not catch up the Red Mage. So we're basically getting pretty close to a point where I'm going to have to do pretty much every quest as the Astrologian, which is not like impossible or anything. It's just a little annoying. But hey, XP gets thin, my friends. Gets thin. So anyways, let's just sally forth. Look to the stars. What you seek lies in the heart of the Kamul Astropolis. Unfortunately, it too was sealed shut by order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. But, there's a reason why high-level players are doing roulettes every single day. All of them every day. It's because there's really nothing that compares for the XP per hour. But the problem is there's only so many roulettes. And after you finish all your roulettes, you're left just doing potentially the same dungeons over and over. You were able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lies the Morning Stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Raktika. Beyond them is the Great Pyramid of Uxner, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments are themselves the keys to opening the pyramid. Though I know not how, that is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a closer look. Fat Chocobo will bring us in for a closer look. You can be sure of that. It is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing, it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way into the pyramid in like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. Indeed, it may be best to transcribe them if they are as numerous as you say. Better than risk overlooking something. Though transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in Ronkan's script. No matter. You will employ a different approach. Impressions. Here, I had thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We will start at the base of the pyramids. You begin at the top. When you have finished, return here and I will translate your findings. Alright, top of pyramids. What, I gotta climb this one step at a time? Because I'm so short? No, I'm sure pretty much any race would have to. Anyways, Ronkan inscription. Take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. Sure did. Oh. Really don't want to get into any combat if we can avoid it. Why they make them so damn steep? Okay. Oh. Yep. Hey, really love this music. This is ridiculous. All right. Whew. What busy work. Here you go, lady. I trust you made good use of those clay tablets. Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution of the puzzle, focusing instead on how to proceed having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I had assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Almet and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with ether. Question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Okay. Given your talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems, I think it best that you choose the statue. What say you, Mangg? Yes. I will offer my thoughts, even though I don't have any. Right then. After you have selected a statue, I will imbue it with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be? Okay, well, the quest page on the wiki tells me the answer. But I don't know how you would come to that conclusion Once again, the riddle is, come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. The answer is the owl, but I don't really get it. Luckily, I don't have to get it. Alright, I pray this works. I wonder maybe if you like clicked on all the statues, they'd give you like some other clue. The ether has been absorbed. You really do have a talent for these things. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The way should be clear now. Come, let us... Someone approaches. Sister. Sister. Is I met? What are you doing here? What has happened? Yulmoran soldiers. They have entered Ixmaya. Yulmoran soldiers. And what of the Blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Yulmorans had little interest in Slitherbauer or its people. According to our scouts, their general and his men made all haste for the gate to Ixmaya upon finding it. Together with Thancred, Umet, and some few others have engaged them at the border. You are to return and assist Umet at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins of Orfano. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can. Understood? Yes, sister. Be careful. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Yulmorans to move so swiftly. We have come too far to turn back now. Ready. Mikasa Tupasa. Time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. Alright, we're going to be running past enemies. Although, hasn't this place been sealed for like thousands of years or something? Why are there bats living in here? I don't know, man. I don't know. Why are there weird bird things living in here? Little suspicious. Bird faces. Oh my god. They're really committed to this music. They thought they had this huge hit on their hands. The switch should be through these doors, in the confessional of Tupasa the Elder, but why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue? Strange indeed. The second statue is likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Malmet, take the chamber to the south. Mangg, the one to the east. I will search the chamber to the west. But you both ran in the same direction. Oh, there was only two ways out of here, so I don't... Okay. No, I don't think. Ah, there we go. Owl statuette. I've looked everywhere and... Wait, is that... Yeah, as usual, I found everything. I solved everything. I did everything. The statue, you found it. Looks light enough. We need but return it to the other altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sensed a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life. A trap, then, for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return this to its rightful place. Precisely. Caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver this statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. Alright then. We will meet you at the door to the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. Uh-huh. Okay, 2 minutes. Be wary of attacks. Okay. I got this. No problem. Okay. Basically, you don't want to pass in front of the owl's eyes. It's a pretty simple matter. No, not so simple. I lied, it was simple. Yep. The statue is returned, but was that enough? I believe it was. I can see ether flowing to the door now. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. Thank you. You are but one step from entering the Katana Revel, but I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial and the path forward will open to you. A path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always take such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies? Let us end this, Mangg, while time is yet on our side. Got some baked mega piranha. Oh boy, simple butter sauce. Better to eat a piranha than be eaten by one. Before we enter, I would tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch, the most potent being wards of displacement. They may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Mangg and I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Mangg. The sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. Shall we get this over with? Alright. This will be interesting. Alright. Let's see here. Legend of the Not-So-Hidden Temple. Simple enough. Huh? There we go. Waiting on you fools. Just follow me. Sister, can you hear me? 2 soldiers have broken through our defenses. Follow them. They are not to reach this temple, understood? A pair of soldiers somehow made it past my sisters, no doubt on their way here. All the more reason we should hurry then. Alright, mandatory stealth in my MMO. I just always think of the part in Ocarina of Time. That's really like the prototypical example for me. Easy enough. Draw their attention with a glamour. Moment there, just distract me, must run with all haste. Okay, so sprint. Alright, works for me. I don't even know if I needed to sprint. Get on the pad. Is this your first raid? Come on. Mangg, Ahmed, can anyone hear me? We must have been sent to separate chambers. Dismissed. Poison, and it has nullified my magic. These markings on the floor, I think they show the way out. Okay. Okay, that works simply enough. Somehow we are still in one piece. That means little to the others if we do not hurry. What was that noise? Oh, shit! We have to run while being chased by a giant rolling boulder? I've never seen that before! Oh, we have unlimited sprint. Only they could do that in the cities. Yeah, so overall this is pretty simple. But, you know, it's the main story. It's meant for anyone to be able to do. We have to jump. Ugh. Ugh. Well, there's no going back now. I pray it is not much further. Sister, they have reached the temple. I fear they are too fast for us. Be careful of the traps inside. We are nearly there. It is unheard of for anyone to outpace the V's. What is this man who comes after you? Could it be Ranjit? If so, we have precious little time. I mean, it's a cool sequence. Just because it's easy doesn't mean it's not cool. Another door. Wonderful. I can but imagine what waits us inside. There you are. Oh, now I have to fucking defeat...
Away with you!
How am I gonna do that?
Here I come! No holding back!
This'll take forever, man. Maybe I should just hit Ranjit. Not that this is much faster. I can heal.
No quarter!
Bubble. Why can't I bubble? No. It's alright.
We must keep fighting.
I can't do any AoE heals or anything other than Stellar Explosion. Alright. I mean, was that really any slower than doing it with the Red Mage? I don't know. Maybe not. The Heart of Tupasa!
It seems to be working. I think not.
General, hold on! Huh?
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor. Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually, someone will come to our rescue. Or yours. promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
Do not fail.
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right? What in the...
Oriage! At once! Down with you!
Where is Y'shtola?
Well, I know astrologians can't grab people and yank them like fucking Scorpion. Thankfully, Ranjit's cohorts had the good sense to fall back. Umet should be here soon with word from Fano. We should hold our position here until she arrives. The aftermath. That was really like Y'shtola's Gandalf moment. Almet, please tell me you know if that hole might lead out into the woods somewhere. Were there another means of exiting the temple, there's no question that we would know of it. But I fear that is of little consequence, for we have tried to mark the depth of the pit, and failed. To fall from such a height. Sister, I come bearing news. The Omoran soldiers and the children have fled Ixmaya. They abandoned Slitherbow as well, though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, a number of the Blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. One we believe to be of their order was found lost in Ixmaya, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fano for treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other Blessed will not last long without an antidote. We must act quickly. If you've a spare vial, Minfilia and I can deliver it to the Blessed at Slitherbound. You and Orange should return to Fano and tend to the wounded villager there. What about Y'shtola? I know it seems callous of us to leave, but she leapt into that hole for a reason. We have to save the Blessed, whatever it takes. Alright. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Come, Mangg. Let not Y'shtola's sacrifice be in vain. To Fano. Teleport? Nice. Because really, it's like, why wouldn't they move me over here? You know, as presumably I have the Aetheryte. I'm just going to click on the Aetheryte anyways. You might as well save me the money and the trouble. Heavens forfend. Runar. Was he who forestalled the Ilmoran's procession, and in so doing afforded thee time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote. War antidote? Runar still appears visibly pained. Perhaps he requires another dose of medicine. A third dose! My god, he's gonna drown. Medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back to his cheeks. You sure we shouldn't have just, like, waited a little bit after the... like an hour? It would appear the worst hath passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister to him forthwith. Alright, we get some different dye, but I can't see it. Probably deep wood. Good faith. Rest, Mangg, I prithee. I shall attend to Runar's ministrations.
Runar. Thank goodness.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbough, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ilmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did, or we would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbough.
I must. Where am I?
Ixmire, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
She saved the Knights Blessed, albeit at a cost.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya? No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Oh, look who it is.
Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time? Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
After she fell, there was a powerful gust of wind, as if from nowhere.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Flow. The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the life stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination. I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her. Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
Interesting. Now then, if I'm to fetch her for you, I will require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the life stream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this, an ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance with the life stream. Once you find a likely spot, all you need do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. Yeah, okay. Seems like she won't be gone for long then. Lamp grows brightly. Oh, I wonder if I'm supposed to actually whistle. No. Grows warmly. Wonder if I haven't found it yet. Lamplight is near blinding. Perhaps now would be a good time to call for M itself. Ah, okay. Yeah, the wiki helped me out with that one.
Yes, this place should serve well enough. Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate. Now then, what color was her soul again?
Blue.
Ah, there you are.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Damn, dude. Look at our outfit color schemes here. Just a lot of gray and black.
Ishtola, are you all right?
Yes. Though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're all right. I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Runar, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved?
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel. You had better not have explored its depths without me.
I wouldn't have known where to start.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
Okay. Problem solved. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to the eye. But as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. Says the Archbringer of Chaos. Haha, flattery will get you nowhere, dear boy. But seriously, we Ascians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them, he who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now we mustn't keep your friends waiting. Interesting character we got there, man. I wonder when he's going to betray us. My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Katana rabble and put the Light Warden to the sword. Burden of knowledge. With the Ilmorans gone and your companion now returned, I think it best you go now before they can regroup. With magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxner, the entrance to the Katana rabble should now be open. Before we leave, Urianger, did you discover anything that may suggest the Light Warden hides elsewhere? Nay, though we had but little time before the Ilmorans' most unwelcome arrival. We scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Coral. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the Sin-Eater which her late mother did espy was indeed the being we seek, and that it most likely resided in the vicinity of Raktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary, and given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain it hath not been disturbed by man. Then our course is clear. We must navigate the Katana rabble and make for Raktika Falls. Though you see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Katana rabble is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Ranka, you are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every ilm of it once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he would be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there. Head east, and you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the rabble. I wish you safe passage through its halls. Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you will return safely. The Knights Blessed need you. You need not worry, Runar. I shall return, and bring with me a long-awaited gift, one the Knights Blessed will treasure now and forevermore. Now let us away. Alright, let us away. I imagine this will be, well, no, we're going into like a temple. So it'll probably just be like a traditional temple. But maybe it'll be like overrun with trees breaking in through walls, and I don't know. I'm ready to be surprised by anything they got. You can feel the ether flowing through the door. A gentle push may be all that's required. Our earlier efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard, Mangg. We know not what way awaits us inside. Alrighty. Now, of course, I'm not going to do the dungeon in this video. Because these are just long experiences at this point. And I'm really, even though I have made 2-hour videos for this playthrough, I don't really want to do stuff like that. So, we'll start with it next time. And then we'll roll right into the level 76 quest. Good stuff. My name is Mangg. Game Watch has been Final Fantasy XIV. See you fine folks in the next part.